Hello, Torchbearer. Let's get you a D&D reading. Let's see what archetypal energies are working with you currently and what kind of things you're integrating. And then we'll pull some of the D&D, Dungeons & Dragons Tarot. I'm going to do all of this in real time here. I am kind of feeling, from the get-go, kind of a dungeon mastery kind of energy. So maybe you're currently in a stage where you're recreating or telling the story yourself. The dungeon master kind of leads the game. And so I feel that very much so here. We've got the I thought that said necromancer. But okay, let's see. Let me get this first. Missionary, okay. All right, and the thief. So we've got the thief in reverse and missionary in reverse. So there's something about knowledge here that you're worried about, or that someone is taking from you, or that you... Interesting, okay. And because I'm saying you're like telling a new story, almost like I'm getting very much like the start of a new campaign. Everybody's rolling their characters, things like that. This deck is hard for me to tell what element it's associated with, so I just kind of go off my intuition with this one without using the tarot so much, because I'm not so familiar with what... Like, this is the 4, but it could be the 4 of earth. It could be the 4 of fire. They've actually changed it in the deck, so we're just going to go based off of what I'm feeling. And see, it's interesting because with the thief and the missionary and with this guy here, he's literally inside of a tree and he's meditating. And it almost looks like a portal. And he's got a little furry friend that's supporting him. His eyes are like glowing. It is very much like astral projection. Something happening on another realm, another plane, and with it having something to do here with this information or this knowledge that has been stolen from you, or has been taken, or has been hidden from you. I feel like this even could be something to do with like leaving the church. I don't know, like something to do with your family that they feel like you've stolen from them. I don't know. Interesting reading with this D&D. I'm using D&D a lot, and I want to think of it as an adventure, like what you're facing here. The High Priestess. Okay, so this is interesting because it's about your intuition, and you're really like connecting. You're finding the practices that are really supporting you. You're resting because like this is very much giving rest, so that you can hear your inner guidance again. Like that cannot be taken from you. And so like I felt like if you were feeling this on a subconscious level because of an intuitive level, really, I do have the moon burning right now, which is a very intuitive energy. It symbolizes cycles and shadows. And we've got this big cycle here with the missionary, like what they offer, right? What their knowledge and wisdom can bring you. But it has stolen in a way some of this old knowledge and wisdom because everything is appropriated. So it's like something about you really connecting with your ancestors. You see, there's even a home that's coming into vision now that I'm looking clearer. There's even a bookcase back there and what looks to be like a castle. Like I am getting very much like, your intuition scares your loved ones and scares a lot of energies around you. If there's someone that has like started doing the same thing that you do and you're worried that they're stealing from you or that their energy is like vampiric or something along those lines, I am getting a very protected energy here for you. Trust your intuition. We've got the 9 of what appears to be swords, but who knows, here. And I feel like celebration is what is coming. Like you are safe. They are very much looking like almost like a hired band of... Are you facing off against them? No, I don't feel that. They feel like they're here to help you. Yeah, see, look, they're conducive to you. With this 8 here, they're going to help you complete the work that you've started. They're going to come in. This is you attracting your like, look, see, all this stuff that's been taken from you is going to come back to you through people and through soul contracts that are really for your highest good. And things that you're going to build are going to be reflective, and they're going to help you in this team. And you see how all this color, wow, it even looks like the portal. Look at this. So he's meditating there, and there's all this red here within the portal. And then you have all this red with a little bit of a portal energy here with the yellow. Almost like you're inside here. They're protecting you. They're defending you while you reflect and gain the knowledge and wisdom back for your lineage for your intuitive side to take over more in what you're creating, not having to work so hard and create so much concrete movement, because your intuition pulls you in the right directions for things to fall into place, to meet the people that will provide the metal for you to complete this beautiful work of art. I even am feeling like upgrade. You go to one of these people to create something, a new weapon for you, a smith to literally craft something for you. And it's like, you can't do it on your own. You've been intuitively led to the people that will help you create this, okay? And it can't be taken from you, because what you're creating is specifically a frequency. It could look like an identical item, right? Like these are both keys, right? But one has an antique vintage look, and one looks like it was probably made very, very cheaply. It's very like, fake. One looks like it could work in an actual door. Okay? They're going to be obviously different. And that's your energy, your way. Look, 2. I can't. We have the 2 here. 2 of something. Fire. What? Who knows? I love it. And I think that that's an interesting concept to do as a reading regardless. Okay. And if you're someone that does tarot and you're here and like, I know you would understand, like, it is not easy to tell what, especially when they change the system. Like, I don't know if this is the 2 of fire or the 2 of swords, because they're reading a book, but there's these candles here. They don't have imagery that tells me. And so I think that that's a really cool thing when working at this story, because the way D&D works, it's all in the moment. You are reacting and responding. It is a game that is about it being in the moment and making choices that you think your character would make, but you're doing it through fun and through joy. You're not over here trying to like, overanalyze how you're gonna move forward, because it's D&D. And so I think that this is a really interesting way to look at your journey right now. Like, you are finding yourself more inspired and creating things out of your intuition and out of doing the work inwardly, that is attracting people that are keeping you safe. And it is like any energy that's coming towards you that's not serving you, you have complete control over, while you just take your time to read your book. Like, it's almost like they are serving your highest good by even existing. Okay, it's like a balance, right? This balance between you fighting off the energies that aren't serving you and just letting them have their opinions, and knowing that if you stop them from expending this energy in one way, they'll just find another way to expend that energy. So you might as well just use it for your highest good and not expend more energy on it. The 5 of what looks like coins here, which is giving me this lack feeling, that's leaving. Okay, that is really ending right now. You may currently be going through a lot of upgrades, so you could be having a lot of things in your life, regular bills that, think of that through D&D, okay? Let's say your water heater goes out. Well, now you're upgrading it, and you're putting on this new coat, this new armor. I started working, I used to have the hardest time with my internet, and I'm telling you, I started working with it with intention, and I would talk to it differently, and instead of being frustrated with it, I created a little protective energy over it, and I created a little sigil in my mind, and I did little workings with it, okay? Have fun with it. When you put that focus in where your passions lie and what you're creating and what feels good, not just ignoring, feels good intuitively, okay? Feels good intuitively, not just through your heart center where you're only wanting or emotionally wanting to be fulfilled. Really trust that intuition to pull you into directions, even if it appears as if the shadow is looming and you can't seem to find a stable way to grow your finances. Money is a frequency, okay? And when you put this money out, every bit of that frequency is circulating and moving. If you were just holding it under a couch cushion, that money can't be out circulating. So really shift your perspective on that. Right now your funds may be a little bit lighter than you would like. You want this solid foundation, but it's because intuitively you are using it to create beautiful things, and it can't be taken from you, even if it is being perceived that way in the 3D, okay? Trust that you are safe during whatever this looming shadow is. Don't fight to keep your coins. Just be open to okay, well, how can I best keep a frequency of faith and trust as I go through this. So no, I'm human. I'm gonna feel frustrated if my water heater blows and I've got to spend X amount of dollars on it to repair it, right? Or someone is copying my energies and my candles. It's happened, and you'd be surprised, you know. And I was led I'm not gonna spend my energy and my time. Everybody has you know, we're all inspired by each other and we're all influenced by each other. And the thing is, you won't be able to create the frequency that in which I'm creating with these candles. And that's okay, because they have their own. And if it's coming from an authentic place, why am I going to sit over here and assume and judge and get all caught up? Now, if I saw them doing an exact replica, then obviously I might, you know, contact them. But the thing is, I trust that when someone holds up, maybe not everybody will, maybe a lot of people are going here, but the people that are important and of value and that it will really help them, right? That aren't just buying it just for the hell of it or whatever, the reason mean be over there, right? I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on me, on the genuine connections that I'm making and building and the energies that I'm putting into what I'm creating. And that keeps me in a state of this high priestess of trusting my intuition, right? Recognizing the limiting belief that arose, acknowledging it, recognizing what is the work that I need to put in here. Do I need more reflection, or do I need to make a stand for my energy? What am I needing here? And then really honoring what that authenticity is and trusting in my creation and in my team and in what I'm here to do. Okay, that's everything for you, okay? 11:01 as I look up at the timer, 11:01. I hope this message found you well, and I hope that it resonated. Sending you all the love and happy and blissful energy as you go upon the rest of your journey. See you later, Torchbearer.